Hello, it's been a while since we've been with you. We've been learning a couple of new things. Winter's come, and then some, and so we've been trying to get the place ready so we can stay warm and dry. I've had to make sure that my home office works properly, and we got some stuff on Marketplace to try and make the place a bit more cosy. So today's catch-up will have us showing you some of those things. It's great to have that wood burner working. Really fantastic. So we'll start off with our new skill, and this in front of you is what's called a cord. It's the results of copse being coppiced. We've got our own woods, so it's fully our intention to do the same. And what you see in front of you is 2-year seasoned hazel and willow ready for turning into charcoal. So the next section is some footage that we're sharing with you of how to do this. An awful lot more complex than we thought it would be.
Really hope that the fuses catch.
Yeah, it's quite damp paper, isn't it?
Now it's quite damp because we've taken a while in our building. But the part of this that's going to help, which is our leaf blower, off-grid leaf blower, is we're going to employ the flappers over there. Yeah, cool. And we're going to flap. Yeah, however which way you want to do it, Di. Bring them both over for the minute. And what we'll do is we'll flap kind of like opposite each other.
Okay.
And then opposite each other again. And you need to be doing this for about 10 minutes. And we'll be able to ascertain whether it's lit or not, because we'll be able to feel the side of it. In this moment, though, just really check in with the weight of this now. Something you said earlier, and something that I normally do with my students. Just have a feel of the weight of this, just a little bit, really gently. Yeah, don't tip it over.
I go home.
Time to go home now.
Yeah, the derelict around it.
Yeah.
Not the MDQ,
Yep,
Yeah.
got that.
Joe.
Yep.
Your job is
I'll
to go
do the
round
lighting.
and light all the way round. So bring your lighter and click in and light this bit, go round, light this bit over here, light the bit, so that it's not just from one side.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be like super important that we're totally on it.
We on it, lads?
Because we're going to be wanting to
Ready to flap?
move the...
I'll give him a flap.
Yeah, is it lit?
Oh, sorry, no. I was just preparing Reese there. You ready to flap, Reese?
John, just to let you know that there's going to be a lot of activity around here, around this barrel.
There'll be a lot of flappers around.
Yeah, we're going to be flapping about round by you, yeah? Which gives you you've got 5, nearly 10 minutes before we Yeah? Major, yeah? What deliberately done now to carry on that burning to happen is I have put the lid on, lifted it up slightly on one side only, and just poked the stick in here of, what is that, like 1.25 inches, something like that diameter, a medium stick, let's say, just to keep that kind of...
Where have you gone?
We're wanting to look at that.
Jeez.
We're wanting it to carry on burning at this point. It's still driving off all that moisture, Yeah, we know that because it's the white smoke.
Yeah.
Shutting this one down. We're just on the cusp. That yellow, dirty yellow kind of look that it had to it was the methane and the hydrogen being burnt off. Yeah. So I think we can shut this one down and hope for the best.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is you need to get the stick out of this one, get the ring, and get it really tight put on, and then we'll work as a team. That's it.
Nice.
Oh, that fits easily, isn't it?
Yeah, that bit's good. You wait for this bit.
Easy.
There you
Well,
go.
now that the silicone's gone, it was stopping it.
Okay,
Hope
and
the,
now
hope the next one's not that difficult.
Oh, they're going to be watching this now.
I shouldn't have said anything, and then it
Oh
would have
yeah,
just been.
let's
Yeah.
watch
We
the
can't do it. We
competition
can't put the
now.
lid on. We can't put the lid on.
Yeah, so
As if.
we're on it here. We need to shut this whole kind of like all the smoke coming out the sides.
Ah, right.
Because this is being really shut down now.
Like another type of kiln.
It's like an earth kiln.
Yeah.
Get out
like
your
an
beetle.
earth kiln.
Great tree story was good.
So you can see here lots of wood stacking. We've not got enough seasoned wood of our own that we've been managing so far, so we've had to buy this year's lot, if you like. Didn't want to play ball with me, so it kept on falling down, so he's got the bungees out.
So this is the current setup. It's a big stick. It's a former bit of the cowshed, poor old cowshed's roof. And as you can see, we've got the antenna there up on the top, and now we've got the wires coming out at all funny angles. That served us pretty well. It's not as tall as the new setup is going to be, so we should get an even better Wi-Fi service once we've moved it. So we're just going to take this down now, take the antenna off the top, and then Reese will show you how he's attaching it to the new post.
Is what's normally a base plate or a wall mounted anchor. We're going to fix that to the side of the cabin's fascia board, and then we're going to attach that to the end of it. Simple grub screws, and then the mast will stand up from there up as high as a full length, which is 6.4 metres. We're probably going to go into the ground the 400, so it'll stand there 20 feet tall. So that's that. So I need to cut a piece that's as deep as that, plus that. So that says 80 mil or 81, but I'll cut it 80. And that one there to sink into there is 30, so if I cut the piece off here, primer to stop any rusting, because obviously the pipe is galvanised.
So you're kind of capping this
Yeah.
expanding foam. Cool.
What I have seen in the past is a deodorant can lid on them. So I'm just going to grab one.
Okay, so we managed to get the antenna down. And we now need to attach this to this post. So I believe Reese is going to drill a hole in the plate and through the post, the pipe. Now run out of hands.
If I fit, great. Oh, and it does.
Excellent.
So,
There's some waterproof top on it, so it's not going to fill up with water over the years. Or months, in the case of here at the moment.
yeah, better it be empty. It is galvanised, so it shouldn't really matter if it's full of water, but suppose it just makes it heavier if it's full of water. But if it's not, got water all over it. So much better.
It's like playing with massive Lego.
Yeah.
I always liked when you had a Lego piece like that to make a light.
Yeah, just police lights on there. Oh, we could have had a light coming up the inside of it. And it's shone blue at the top for all the aeroplanes to think, oh look, there's a blue light.
It's not going that high, Reese. I don't think we need to worry about CAA.
So we're gonna, we could just fix that straight through here, but if we drill new holes, it'll be more in the centre. But ideally we would have U-bolts, but we haven't got any. So we're just going to bolt through.
Yep. It does come with U-bolts, but as this was bought many months ago, and let's face it, this is chaos currently.
It's not
They've
chaos.
gone missing. But they'll turn up.
A little challenge, and in about an hour and a half after I've raised the pole. So we clamp it nice and tight in the belt workbench, tighten up the vise. I don safety glasses and use a drill press to drill a perfectly square level hole through, and making sure that the depth gauge is applied so that we don't drill into the back of the cables like so. Or
Eye it up and have a go.
And have a go. Plenty of swarf there.
Do
Nice
good.
sharp Bosch bit. Great.
You did just move then.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, that's why I opted for the brand new Bosch bit out the pack rather than a slightly blunt and run out my tool bag.
Lovely.
It's them two through.
Sit through.
Of course.
You
I opted for the Bosch bit. I should have opted for one that was actually big enough. Damn.
Oh, 8 mil. Oh well. Just consider them to be very neat pilot holes.
Yeah. Oh, no pressure. Lights fading. Back's aching. Can't see.
Okay, so here we go. Up goes the old antenna, relocated on its new pole, and Reese is going to backfill this with some cement, and he's put the cables through for me, so I will be able to do the rest of the installation. Fab.
Somewhat annoyingly, we did find the U-bolts. Not half an hour after we finished, but I don't know, a couple of days later. Reese managed to find us really good second-hand kitchen on Marketplace. It's not to everybody's taste, not even to my tastes inside an ordinary house, but after all, this is a shed. so it will do very well for those purposes, and it's great to just have a little bit of normality back in our lives. You know, things I can put things in cupboards and make sure that the cats aren't just walking over whatever they feel like walking over, whilst little Walter looks up and is amazed that these things that are about the same size as him seem to be able to just jump all over the place. He has tried a few times, and he's a bit disappointed with his performance, shall we say. So it is lovely to have a little bit more comfort now. We've had a lovely few weeks. It's been very bad weather, so we've tried to make the most of it. As you saw, we went and learned how to make charcoal, so very much look forward to being able to do that for ourselves in the future. Really pleased with the way that my home office has come together. I'm in it right now, very comfortably recording, because we took that extra time to insulate. It's just a great space. I can now spread my time better between driving to work and actually just getting on with some work, so I've got a little bit more time released to be able to do things here whenever I don't need to go into the office. Lovely little bit of rare sunshine there in the evening just coming through the window. So yeah, it's lovely to just reflect on all of the things that we've got to be grateful for, and hope that you've enjoyed this little catch-up. If you've got any questions or you want to find out more about any of the things that we've shown in this video, please just ask. You know, we can just come up with stuff and show you what we're getting on with, but if you've got specific questions, we will try to address them. There is one outstanding question now that I think on about how we put the flue through the glass fibre roof. So Reese will make a video on that for next time. Till next time, take care.